It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Monday, the 3rd of June. I'm Michael Groff. Since we last spoke, we've flipped the calendar, and now here we are in meteorological summer. Yes, the 3 hottest months of the year across most of North America, and it's going to feel like it as we go through much of this week with temperatures soaring not only above average, but closing in on record territory. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that, along with some forecast uncertainty, maybe a few showers and thunderstorms over the higher terrain. What about some rain chances for us? Boy, could we use some rain. Will we actually get it? Let's talk about it as we dive on in and discuss the almanac from yesterday. 105 degrees the afternoon high, just another day above average. 77 the morning low. Averages are at 101 and 75. Record high 110 from 2014. All right. And as we check the upper air weather pattern across the nation right now, well, any precipitation is passing well to the north of Arizona. That's where the main storm track, the main belt of westerlies reside. These short waves, they come out of the western states, the Rockies, and move into the plains, and you get showers and thunderstorms ongoing there. And for us, it's a dry westerly flow. Things are pretty quiet for the moment. The watch warning map, and there you see it. Our old summertime friend, the excessive heat watch. And actually, since I did this graphic, that has now been upgraded. We are now under an excessive heat warning here in the Phoenix area across much of south central, southwest, and west central Arizona. And that is in effect from 10 a.m. Wednesday through 8 p.m. Friday. Those heat warnings also go up into the Mojave Desert, including the Las Vegas Valley. So yeah, it will be quite toasty. We have heat advisories across parts of South Texas, a severe thunderstorm watch around the Arklatex region, well up to the north of us over parts of Idaho and Montana. We've got some wind advisories and some high wind watches going on there. Convective outlook for today. How about that standard risk of severe storms, that level 2 out of 5, parts of Texas and Oklahoma and Louisiana. Of course, the broader severe weather risk really from Texas all the way up into parts of Illinois and Wisconsin, as well as over portions of eastern Montana and western North Dakota. We do anticipate an MCS to develop over parts of Wisconsin and Illinois today, and that could produce all modes of severe weather, maybe even an isolated tornado or two up there, so be aware of that. Okay, closer to home, the precipitation outlook. This is valid through Monday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, nothing statewide. I guess maybe someplace there could be an isolated shower over northern or eastern Arizona, but the threat is still pretty low. But things are turning slightly more interesting, and we will talk about it as we get to the models right now. Take a look, see what the future may hold. Here we go. The GFS, the 12Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Troughing across the Northeast Pacific, extending over into the Pacific Northwest and the Intermountain West. But for us, a dry westerly, northwesterly flow, and what it means down at the surface is just more of the same. Sunny, pretty toasty, highs 100 to 104. And while we do anticipate afternoon highs to be slightly above average, nothing that ridiculous for early June. Tonight, could see a few clouds around at times. Overnight lows, upper 60s to upper 70s. Tomorrow, more the same. Mostly sunny in the morning, partly sunny in the afternoon, highs 101 to 105. Sunny on Wednesday and getting warmer with ridging building in, highs 106 to 110. And we will watch for a little upper low, little trough or upper low developing well to the west and southwest of us off the Baja and eventually drifting north. And that will have some, at least minor impact on our weather going forward. This is Thursday. High temperatures. This is looking real toasty, folks. Highs 109 to 113. This will be easily the hottest day we've had so far this year. So get ready for that. Our first 110-degree day may be Wednesday, and then 113 for Wednesday. Possible. And with this little area of low pressure to the south, ridging building in from the east, kind of a southerly flow developing. And it's not totally out of the question to see a high-based shower or thunderstorm across parts of eastern Arizona, the mountains of northwest Mexico, the Sierra Madre, and over parts of the Intermountain West. Here's Friday, and actually the latest guidance At least from the NBM, is pushing us even warmer. We might see highs 110 to 114 here, but right now in our forecast officially, we've got 109 to 113. Well, again, if it's 112 or 113 or 114, it doesn't matter. It is hot. And we'll show you at the end of the video here, but we very well could break a record here on Friday. The record high, I believe, is 111 degrees. And so we're going to push for a record out here at some point. Saturday, again, we see some moisture increasing across the region with more of a southerly flow. Dew points are going to come up slightly. There could be some isolated showers or storms across northern and eastern Arizona, but even at that, the chance is pretty small. And I just don't think we're going to see anything here. Now, we will see an increase in high clouds Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we'll call each of those days partly sunny. High temperatures are going to trend down with this area of low pressure to the south and west of us, ridging, nosing off to the east. Highs will trend down. So on Saturday, highs about 104 to 108, down to around 100 to 104 on Sunday rather. And again, moisture levels up slightly, but we're just not going to see any rain here in Phoenix. I just don't think so. The chance of rain mathematically isn't zero, but it's like 1 or 2%. So we're not going to concern ourselves with that right now. Here's a week from today. This is Monday the 10th. Again, you do see this little area of low pressure. It's off to the south and west of us, and models are having a real difficult time with this pattern. There's quite a bit of model spread. There's even a few members in our ensembles that try to bring in showers and thunderstorms into the south central deserts, including Phoenix. And I'm going to tell you, I just don't think that's going to happen. But we'll watch those model trends. We'll keep you up to date on what's going on with that. At this point, it still looks warm and mostly dry, at least for us here in Phoenix. High temperatures probably right around or just a skosh above average. Now, as we go out 10 days, this is Wednesday, the 12th of June, and yikes. All right. The GFS has a 594 ridge just off to the east of us, and this area of low pressure to the west. And again, southerly flow would be in place if this is right. And also, if this is right, we'd have low pressure just sitting kind of the west and southwest of us off the Southern California and Baja coast for about 6 or 7 days. And again, there might be some isolated showers and storms if that's right, but yeah, I think with that kind of a ridge and that kind of heat, I don't think we'd get anything here in the south central deserts. Just something to keep an eye on. The main focus for this forecast would be hot and temperatures again nosing up into the excessive heat category by the time we get into the middle part of next week, if this is correct. But again, there is a fairly decent degree of model spread and uncertainty. All right, looking at rainfall for Phoenix. This goes out through the 17th of June. It's off the GFS ensemble. And what's this saying here? 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12 members that have precipitation for us during the next couple of weeks. 12 of the 31 members. The ensemble mean, though, is way down there, so we're not going to worry about any meaningful chance of rain anytime soon. European ensemble's got it's basically dry. So, again, if you're hoping for rain in June, I appreciate your optimism. I do, and I would love to see it, but I just don't think that's a realistic viewpoint right now. But as always, we watch those model trends and temperatures off of the national blend of models. I told you. Yeah, by Friday, it's got us pushing up toward 114. And again, 113 or 114, it kind of doesn't matter. But the only thing that does matter is we could be establishing some records here. Looking at that, here are the normals and the records for the next several days. And yep, there's Friday with that record high of 111 degrees. It's possible we could break that. It's actually conceivable we could tie or maybe break the record high on Thursday. Saturday, I don't think so. I think Saturday we'll be out of it, but at least out of the extreme heat, we'll just be into, regular heat, if that makes any sense. And then temperatures will continue to lower as we go further. but those normal highs are creeping up. All right. And that is going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here tomorrow morning. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. If you really like what we do here, then click that thanks icon below the video here on YouTube. Make those monetary contributions, or you can donate directly to me. groffshow@gmail.com is the address for PayPal. If you have PayPal, do that, GROFF show@gmail.com for those PayPal donations. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name, Sweet Child Arizona, talking about my quality champion, my Michelle, so check her out. Also, check out our streaming station available 24/7, 365. It is called KMGX. We play a ton of music and have a lot of fun with that. And that, everything I just mentioned, all of that, it's all linked up and so much more down in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, all of your continued support. It is so greatly appreciated. Please be safe. Stay cool, stay hydrated out there. I know with these record highs potentially falling by the wayside, I don't know. Just drink lots of water and try and avoid being outdoors as much as possible. And you know what I forgot to mention is on top of everything else, how could I have forgotten this? We have an air quality alert. I didn't even pull the graphic, but we do have an air quality alert as well for in effect until tomorrow at 9 p.m. as well. So you respiratory sufferers might want to avoid being outdoors as well. And we're going to watch those ozone levels because I think they're going to remain elevated through much of this week ahead. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow. And be safe. Be safe out there and stay cool.